Divine peace and blessings, everyone. This is Collease with Spirit Guided Tarot, and this is Libra's forecast for the month of November. So Libra, it says, this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, so here is beautiful Libra, Zodiac. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I'm going to shuffle your cards up. Some of you have a book inside of you, Libra, that you would love to write. And the only thing it takes is for you to get writing. Okay, Libra? There's a healing energy with you, Libra. And you're being asked to share that energy with the world. Okay? You're being asked also by your spirit guides to polish up any skills you may have. So therefore, you won't lose them. You can put them to good use with regards to work, career, family, relationships. Don't let the good in you wither away for sake of time. Okay? So that's what Spirit is giving me as I'm shuffling. Okay. One last shuffle. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Spirit guides. What is the overall energy for Libra? What is the overall theme for Libra in the month of November? One second. I had something fall on the floor. What's this? The Fool. I'm unsure if this card wants to come out upside down or not. I'll put it here. Grab my pendulum in just a moment. Find out if it should be read in the reverse or in the upright position. Spirit guides. What obstacles will Libra face in the month of November? I didn't get a chance to shuffle yet, you guys. I'm going to put these back. Chatty Libra. For the month of November, what obstacles will cross the path for Libra in the month of November? 2 cards. I'm going to leave them out. Last time 2 cards came out, I'll keep those out. They may be the same 2 cards. What is it that October gave you that you're bringing with you into the month of November for Libra? Too many. Oh my goodness, you guys have a lot going on. Okay, here we go. The Page of Cups. Okay, and what is November? What is it November holds for Libra? What is it November holds for Libra? Spirit guides, here we go. The High Priestess. I'm going to do this like this. Okay. And let's see. What action does Libra need to take in the month of November? You guys have a lot of, here we go. 7 of Cups. What should be Libra's goals? The Hermit. Okay, so let's get these cards situated. Okay. I'm going to pick them up anyway, so it really doesn't matter, but I want you all to be able to see your cards. It's kind of hard to the angle of my camera. But neither here nor there. Let's check now. Let me set these cards down. Okay. So to begin, for the month of, let me grab my pendulum. That pendulum. Okay, spirit guides. Is the Fool to be in the upright position? Yes or no? Okay, so let's put this in the reverse. So the Fool card wants to be in the reverse for Libra. And what this basically is saying is that Libra, you're not trying something new, okay? You're not doing anything different. So that overall theme for this month is sticking to what you know, okay? And for some of you, that could be a good thing. But remember what I said in the beginning. If you have a book inside of you that you need to have published or you need to start writing, you need to start working on it, okay? So, being carefree is fine, but don't miss out on opportunities being too free, okay? Free to move around, free to do whatever it is you want, and, blowing in the wind. Now, this here concerns me, okay? These two came out together. This is the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is in the reverse position. The obstacles that you're facing this month is with the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. What's crossing your path is the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. The King of Wands is representing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Page of Wands could be a young person, okay? This person can be, the King of Wands and the King of Wands is not a good person. He's deceitful. He's an by any means necessary kind of person. And this isn't necessarily talking about man. This is talking about woman as well. The King of Wands is deceitful. He's a person that by all means necessary gets things done and handled the way that he wants things done and handled. That isn't always a good way to go about things. But, this is a dishonest person. Okay. So you could be running into a dishonest young person. Okay. You could be playing the dishonest young person. This is a person that is working without integrity. Okay. The Page of Wands is a free-spirited person, much like the Fool. The Fool being in the reverse position. This could be you, Libra, or it could be, the energy that you're bringing along with you, and an obstacle that you need to work on for this month is you're carefree, not wanting to do anything. Okay. The 55 and the Page of Wands is saying that there are changes and upheavals that you have gone through and will be going through if you continue on the path of carefree and not working with integrity. Some of you could be dealing with the law. Spirit just gave me that. Some of you have lawsuits, court cases, things of that nature. But overall, the Page of Wands is artistic. This is that writer that I'm talking about. Okay. So, you have to put your good intentions to use for the month of November. Let me get a little closer here. The Page of Wands is a person that is creative. Okay. So you could be that author that is, sitting back on the sidelines and not really, doing what it is you need to do creatively. You're not putting your creative mind to good use. Okay. The King of Wands in the upright position is creative, but he's in the reverse. So you could be a little lazy, laid back this month. Okay. Not handling business in a timely fashion. You're being urged to, because this is a predictive reading for the month of November. Pretty much we haven't seen the entire month. So this is considered predictive. And if you're reading, if you're watching this reading, take heed to the messages here. If you're able to change situations, take the initiative to change those situations in your favor for this month, because what you work on today and tomorrow and throughout the rest of this month will definitely, bear fruit for you in the month of December. Okay. The Page of Wands is flamboyant. This is someone who could be clairvoyant at the same time, psychically. Okay. So you have gifts that you're not working with currently. Okay. You're just sitting back and letting things go. Or, as I stated before, if this isn't you, you have a young person that is talented and gifted, but for some reason they decide to do the opposite of what they are innately designed to do. This could be your child, a niece or nephew that you are, caring for or feel responsible for in the raising of this child. Or it could be you, or it could be the energies that pretty much is going to follow you throughout this month of November. Take whatever resonates with you. Here we have the Page of Cups. My phone is ringing. The Page of Cups is the energy of October. And what this Page of Cups is bringing you, this is a very intuitive card, the Page of Cups. And it's a card that speaks of a youthful spirit. It's a card that, for the month of October coming into, and yeah, this looks like it could be you, Libra. Okay? It could be you who has this carefree and youthful spirit that doesn't want to, spread its wings and fly and do whatever needs to be done, doing the bare minimum, not really getting things taken care of, just laid back, shooting the breeze, you know. That energy is with the Page of Cups. This is also romance, okay? The Page of Cups talks about, just give me a second. For some reason, somebody called me. There are restrictions, okay, on the Page of Cups. As I stated before, there could be some lawsuits that someone is dealing with as the Page of Cups. And unfortunately, it's putting restrictions on their movements, okay? And so you are remaining calm, okay? This is a person that is, again, artistic and creative, but because of the stipulations put on you, it's pretty darn hard for you to move around, and it's really hard for you to know what it is you want, because you feel the pressures of life. So it's like, why care? Because if I care too much and I'm unable to move, then I may as well just fall back and chill. In the meantime, opportunities are passing you by, though, with a Fool in reverse. Okay? You're missing out on opportunities. You have to not punish yourself just because you're I'm looking at this 100. Let me turn on my light. Keep it real. Keep it 100 with yourself. Okay? If you know that you have these stipulations and these restrictions on your life and you feel like you can't move, you have to move within those restrictions. You still have to get things done. You can't just not do it. You know what needs to be done. The Page of Cups is a clairsentient being. The Page of Cups is someone that knows what it is they have to do. But with the King of Wands in a reverse, coupled with the Page of Wands and the upright position, it's saying that you're lacking the integrity. You're lacking your innate ability and skill set to produce and manifest the life that you want. Okay, so there is a lack, and you may feel like there's a lack in time. There's a lack in privacy. There's a lack. You're focusing a lot on the lack and not enough on what it is you have. See, some of you have to keep it 100 and realize that you're not that bad off in a bad situation to the point where as though you are fully restricted. A lot of the restrictions you're putting on yourself is of the rebellious type. A lot of the restrictions you're putting on yourself is of the rebellious type. You're saying, okay, well, since I can't do this, I'm not going to do that. But Spirit is saying to you, do what you can do. Be grateful for what it is you have. Okay. So here in the position of what November holds for you is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess could be, a woman. The High Priestess could be getting hold to knowledge, secrets. It could be secrets. You could be holding out on someone. Okay? And definitely with the King of Wands and the reverse, with the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups on the board, there are some secrets here that you know that you're not disclosing to persons that should know that you're not a person of integrity. Some of you are dirty dealing at the moment. Definitely dirty dealing. You're withholding knowledge and information from someone that you love. And they feel it because I'm looking at the 50s here. 50 here and 50 there. You got the 100 here. This is 100, but it's with the youth. You're giving the youth the 100. You're giving the High Priestess the 50. That says something right there. So you're not keeping it 100 with the person most likely that you're with. You're not keeping it 100. You're keeping it 100 with yourself. You're giving this High Priestess 50% of you. You're giving the relationship with people, with work, with responsibilities, 50%. You're not putting your all into your work, your career, your relationships. You're keeping 100 for yourself. But you're not keeping it 100 with yourself in total because of the fact that you're cheating yourself. You're in a youthful spirit. This could end up hurting you more than what it hurts anybody else. See, because the High Priestess is a person that knows secrets. So you could be a High Priestess dealing with another High Priestess or dealing with a magician. And they already got the tape. They got the scoops, on what it is you are not doing. They know. People know if you're not giving them 100. Your boss knows if you're not giving them 100 by how often you get to work late. Okay. Your woman knows or your man knows if you're not giving them 100% in their relationship by how inconsistent you are. So you got to keep it 100 because in the end, you're not cheating anybody but yourself. And I apologize. Some of you feel like you're not good enough. Because of the restrictions that's been placed on your life, you feel less than. But there are people that see you as more than and want to see you come out of the situation that you're in, but you're failing to see the support that you have and those that look up to you and depend on you and need you to be reliable. And Libra, I apologize. I don't mean to beat you up. But you need to take what Spirit is giving you right now with regards to this situation. What it is I'm seeing here. You have to take responsibility. Okay? The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups in the position of what action do I need to take? Home, diddy dum dum dum. You need to make up your mind. Okay? You see all of the options you have here? You got 5,000 cross here. This is your totem. What else am I looking at? This is money. Okay? You have a multitude of ways that you can make money, but you have to figure out the right way to make money. So therefore it benefits you and everybody that you're responsible for or feel obligated to. You're aware of your responsibilities with the Seven of Cups. You have options. Okay? You have options in your love life with the Page of Cups. You have options with regards to, your skills and abilities with the Page of Cups. If you have the King of Wands in reverse, that means you have the ability to be a King of Wands in the upright, which means you have integrity, which means you can be an entrepreneur. Okay, which means you most likely are a parent. You could be a mother or a father. You could be a role model for someone. With the Page of Wands next to the King of Wands, you could have a young child that is looking up to you. But with regards to your money, the Seven of Cups, this is a need for you to manifest and bring something to the table. Rather it be that integrity, that dignity, that paycheck. You need to embrace the fact that, you need to have you need to have a clear and full understanding, Libra, of your obligations. Okay? And not to want to deal with, dishonesty, secrecy, not being a person of integrity. Okay? You need to make a decision with regards to what it is you want and what it is you want to do. Who it is you want to be with, where it is you want to work, what it is you want to do. If you want to write that book, write that book. Don't waste your time dreaming and hoping that this book comes to manifestation and fruition. Don't think that it'll come to fruition without any work. Don't think that bills will get paid without any work. The Hermit. What should be your goals at the moment? With the Hermit card being here, this is saying your goal should be, you see how he's there, legs crossed and, legs crossed and arms crossed and, just looking like he's all into himself. You need to observe, because that is a sitting position a person sits in when they are observing. You need to pay attention to your surroundings and see what it is that other people are doing and figure out what it is you truly want to do, what it is you need to manifest, what it is you want, bring into fruition your dreams, your goals. You have to observe. You have to go within for wisdom. There's a lot of soul searching, that you have to do this month, Libra. You should be in solitude, some of you, just so that you can get your head back into the game. Because on the mind, you got money on the mind. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get my camera to focus. Come on, camera. That's $500 up there. You've got money on the mind. You're thinking of how to make things happen for you on a financial level to get where you need to be financially, to take care of your responsibilities and to bring comfort and stability into your life. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my other deck and pull some additional cards for you, some astrology cards. Okay, give me a second. So Libra, as I was stating before, some of you, you know, have to practice, polish your skills by practicing regularly. Let me get these cards out. Okay. And then some of you have a book inside of you, okay, that wishes to be expressed. You have to make time to write it, okay? And then let me I'm using my necklace as a pendulum. And then some of you are healers, okay? You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with other people, and you're not working on being that healer, okay? You're a little too self-absorbed is what spirit is telling me, okay? You're too self-absorbed. Okay, so spirit guides, can I get 4 cards? Main theme for the month of November for Libra. Main theme for the month of November for Libra. Past influences affecting Libra this month. Roadblocks for Libra in the month of November. And lastly, the possibilities for Libra in the month of November. 2 more shuffles. Kick off the top. Let's shuffle. Okay, Libra, let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have authority. Let's take a look at this card. This card has been coming up a lot for my readings, mostly because of the necessity for it to be there. It's necessary. Authority. Okay, so this is Mars in Capricorn, if you can see that. Mars in Capricorn energy, action, duty, perseverance. Okay, so there are some actions you need to take. There are some duties you definitely have, and perseverance is on the table as far as like you have to go far and beyond what you're currently doing in order to get where it is you want to be. So in this photo, we have a king. This king is standing firm. He's holding a symbol of authority and power in his hands. That's authority. This is power. Okay. And the orb with the globe topped by a cross represents traditionally the church's power over the world. Okay. If y'all can see that. Let's see. It's not clear, but okay. So here the cross is the equal-sided cross of earth. The power of the material world challenges the spiritual. So pretty much what this is saying to me is that it rings true that some of you are dealing with authority, okay? Some of you have, with rebellion on the board, some of you have authority issues, okay? Some of you have the police in your life, okay, with regards to like parole officers, correction officers, someone that's monitoring your behavior at work, someone who, like a supervisor, a manager. Some of you could even be, let's see, Power isn't on the board. Okay, some of you could be leads or, supervisors. Okay, so the main theme of this month for this is pretty much saying you need to be ambitious with regards to, you know, moves you need to make that require self-control. And some of you, like I said before, are in a position of power over other people. And then, it seems like for some of you, you could feel a bit lonely. Some of you aren't in relationships, or because you're in a position of power and it comes with great responsibility, you feel alone in your position. Some of you have to seek help from a person in power. It could be a supervisor, a manager, a lead, your boss, a parent, a sibling, your mate. Okay. Um, some of you it could be a codependent situation where you are totally relying on those around you instead of doing whatever needs to be done on your own. Okay. So it's either codependency from others onto you, or it's either codependency on you from others, or you're being codependent. Okay. And that is the theme of this month. I'm going to go ahead on to rebellion. Let's take a look at rebellion. That is Mars and Aquarius. Mars and Aquarius energy with regards to possibilities in this month of November is, action principles and acts of humanity. Okay. So this card is this person, okay. It's a walled fortress. Okay. It's a walled fortress. And it's solid and secure. And it's beneath a bank of dark clouds. Okay. And above that, it's a young warrior. Okay. This young warrior is challenging authority. And these authority figures are giants. This is like a David and Goliath kind of card. These are giants. So these are, if not looked at as far as people are concerned, this is like the system. Okay? The systems of power, such as, bosses, managers, supervisors, those in higher positions than you are. For some of you, this could be co-workers who may be doing a better job than you. For some of you, it is your peers. Okay. For others of you, it could be your mate. For some of you, it could also be that officer. Mm, 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 mm. Corrections officer, probation officer. Probation officer is what I'm looking for. Probation or parole officer. Okay. And what this card basically is saying to you is that this is a protest. All right. Rebellion, a rebellious act, protesting and expressing discontent with authority. Okay. Not being happy with how, things are going at the job, things are going on in your personal life. And, this is a card that says, you need the courage to be different. And some of you have the courage to be different and stand out from the rest. And this is a card that says angry. You see how he has the sword to their heads? You know, this is anger over indifference. Okay, so let's look at this card here. Excitement. Okay, I apologize for the glare. Okay, excitement is Mercury and Gemini. So this is a horse prancing. The horse is nervous. And there's a figure that pretty much is like blowing a horn. It is some glowing behind him, if you can see that. But there's a horn. He's blowing the horn. That's that rebellious act against authority. Okay, excitement. And the echoes broadcasting like rays across a cloudy sky. Those are the echoes from the horn. Okay. So this is behind an old venerated tower. This is past wisdom and achievements. Okay. So whenever this card comes up for me with regards to authority and rebellion, this is a complete publicity stunt or publicity campaign. Some of you could also be taking on a new subject as far as studies are concerned. Some of you have an opportunity to make a speech. Some of you have a very important decision to make. Some of you have changed your mind on an important issue. And some of you are very, very busy. Okay? And Spirit Guide is saying you are good enough. Stop with the lack mindset. Okay? Blow your horn, toot your horn in order to get you up out of this situation. Not everybody's situation will pan out the way that yours can if you put the work in. Okay? Here we have acquisition. Acquisition is in, roadblocks. It seems as if what it is you want, there is a block. This is Urzuli Danter's Veve at the top of this card. Okay. This is a couple that loves to be extravagant, that enjoys the finer things in life. This is a couple that, is into the arts, fashion. They enjoy going out and looking good and sharp with one another. This is a natural love for life's pleasures. This is sometimes being over lavish, ostentation. This is also a card for some of you to hold on to your possessions. Don't give away what you need. Okay? And some may be challenging your ownership to some of the items you possess. Okay? Something that belongs to you, someone is trying to take it from you. Okay? Rather it be a position at work, rather it be your children. Someone, not saying kidnap, I'm saying as far as like a custody battle. Okay? Someone could be trying to take your children or child. Someone could be trying to take your position at work. Someone could be, a rival at work with regards to a promotion or a raise. And you want that because innately you You are a person that feels as if luxury and designer clothing is your thing. And that's, in order for you to get where you want to live comfortably, you need that promotion. You need to get that pay raise. You need to negotiate the terms of your contract, okay? Some of you will discover something of value. Some of you will win something. Some of you will have a gift given to you. Some of you will receive money and it'll surprise you because you didn't expect it. You didn't see it coming. You didn't think that the person that'll give it to you will be the person to look out for you. Okay? So overall, Libra, the idea here for you is to know that you are good enough. You are good enough. Okay? Let me put this stuff away. So I'm going to leave that reading here and let that sink in. Take whatever resonates with you. There were multiple situations here. Multiple situations. So take what resonates with you, and divine peace and blessings. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe to my page. I'd like to know more about what it is I picked up here. All right.